Hey, what's up, everybody? I was browsing Instagram, checking all the MGTOW pictures and memes and all that. Then I ran into this video of this lady. I guess she's a 21-year-old mother, if you can call her that. Just slapping the shit out of her baby. And then when the baby is, trying to cry with no control, and then she starts like fucking putting her hand on the baby's mouth and nose, like covering him, and the baby is like, trying to breathe. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, and then the whole thing, and this sorry, and this is something you see in everyday life, and it's always they always target their boys for some reason, because it reminds them of the father, right? So they abuse the boy, and then so like this lady slapped the hell out of her baby, almost kill him, and then send the video to the baby's father. Thank God the bitch got arrested. But now, let's look at this shit. Police said the woman was arrested by the Newcastle Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offenses Unit in the second week of January. The incident came to light after she sent 2 videos to the child's father showing the abuse of the 2-year-old. According to reports, the mother wanted to threaten her husband not to leave her. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Really? That's how you're gonna keep your man? By physically abusing his kid? Then, of course, they're gonna hide her identity because vagina. The woman who was not identified was charged with attempted murder. So, this is the kicker right here, right? Because it's never a woman's fault. The matter was reported to the Newcastle, I guess, Child Protective Services or whatever. The child was taken to the hospital and is reported to be well. After being treated, the child was handed over to the father. Right? Child rights activists identified as Jackie Branfield said the woman should not be allowed near her child until she has undergone psychological analysis and treatment. What the fuck? That bitch should not be let out of prison, let alone see her baby again. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with people? If she didn't get the job done the first time, she's gonna do it the second time. Good Lord. To use that sort of manipulation is inexcusable, she said. For trying to murder her 2-year-old baby, recording it on video and sending it out, she needs to confine to a mental institution. Now, if a guy did that, you think that they're gonna put him in a mental institution? That motherfucker will be dead in like a month in prison. Alright? And then this brings me to another topic. We're gonna kind of segue into it, right? Throughout life, I have observed certain things, behaviors, about how mothers treat their kids, especially when the kids are from different fathers. And what I've noticed is the woman focuses on the kid of the guy that she is currently with in a relationship, and then abuses the other kid from another guy. And if not in a relationship, she will abuse the little boy. It reminds her of his dad that for some reason left her. Another thing that I've noticed is women have no problem disposing of their children. Look at how happy they got in Ireland when they approved abortion. And happy for what? To destroy their kids, right? How many times have you seen the news about a woman that left her newborn in a trash can or a dumpster or in a toilet or threw him off the building? And yet society will blame anybody else and everything else but never the mother. And for some reason the courts, by default, they think the kid is gonna be safer with the mom. Now, I've seen news of so-called mothers like doing some horrific shit to their kids, boys or girls, fucking burning their hands, tying them up and slashing, fucking hitting them with planks. Fucking crazy people, man. And they're supposed to be the nurturers. Now, another thing is, we as men, we project, right? So we think that, you know, because a woman raped a kid in school or like this bitch that almost killed a baby, you know, that when she goes to jail, oh my God, you know, they're gonna be waiting for her and trying to beat the shit out of her and rape her with a broomstick. No, not at all. You know what happens when they get to jail? When they get to prison? All the sisters welcome them with open arms and legs. That's what happens. So you think women give a shit about kids? About their kids? Or they just use them as... For them, it's like they're tools to get resources out of men. They have no moral compass. They don't get judged in prison like men do. If a man did that, he will get his ass beat every day and get raped with a broomstick, depending on what his crime is. And women's prison, that doesn't happen at all. I mean, if anybody else heard anything about it, that a woman got punished when she got to prison for abusing their kid, let me know, because I'm 46 years old and I haven't ever heard anything like it. Now, one can make the argument of the Nawalt, right? Not all women are like that, but it's hard to make the argument when you see that shit in real life. I seen some horrific shit, man, and when I was a kid, and there's nothing I can do because I was just a kid, you know. I was like 4 or 5, right? But anyways, I hope Street Justice catches up with that bitch. And if you want to see the video, it's an Instagram link. So see ya.